This is anyone's game here. You know, it's so hard to guess who's going to come out on top. Really, every single fight is on a knife's edge.
Yeah, absolutely. Knife's edge. This could go either way.
Okay, and possibly for the last time here today, we have Sanctuary Bridge. If we're kind of following the pattern, Black Jackal selected the first map, they lost it. TKS selected the second map, they lost it. So if all goes to plan, my boys at TKS may be able to clutch out here on Sanctuary Bridge. We did see them lose out against Black Jackals in this one last time around, but hopefully they'll be a bit better at performing on these early team fights to snowball their victory.
Snowballing a victory on Sanctuary Bridge to potentially win the grand final, to take home all the money, the glory, the honor, the respect of your peers. Oh, Hinky, do you think Black Jackals take this, or do you think TKS reset us and send us to
You know, Harbor has just been such a strong map the entire Dominion series for TKS. I can't see how they wouldn't be a little bit shaken coming off of that loss. That being said, they did win out on Overwatch map. They weren't expected to win, so they can do it again. They probably have to talk about that going into this game number 3. I think they can do it. I think they can get to a reset.
Only time will tell, and here we are from A, B, and C as we'll go into B with a soft little curvy angle by the camera. Shout out to the cameramen and women that have been working today. They're playing their own game, and it's been so smooth. So as we get into this, you gotta just respect all the work that everybody's putting into this production. We'll watch Job, who's been chunked down below 50%. Rippy's gonna connect, put him down below 30% health. Switching back over to Willen. Willen, he's getting thrown around like a ragdoll. Rippy is just playing like he is the boss over here. You better listen to what Rippy's saying, or he's about to rip you, throw down Job. Jumping back in. Rippy, will he be able to get it? He's got it. Wheat's got Sodamago. Willen's down to Scorpion. TKS, take 3. They don't lose anybody. What a phenomenal start.
A phenomenal start, but Scorpion and Cluckers are going to have to get this kill finished very quickly if they want to not face the entirety of Black Jackals coming in off the respawn. They managed to do it with that double headbutt gang. Sweet coming in as well, so TKS complete control of this map. It was so important they finished that kill quickly and they came up big.
Coming up big, I mean, it's, I'd call it coming up huge, whatever the case. You can see Black Jackals are a little shaken. They're really taking their time to think about where they're going to move across this map, and they're waiting for Mo to get out here as well. Now Mo's going to be...
Looks as though Will Lin actually in the back of that fight is trying to go for the home point, but he's going to get caught out by Rippy. A little bit of a Shinobi mirror going on here. Wheat finding himself in a 1v2 situation against Jafu and Usada Mago. Lucky's gets into the mix here as well, and now no one on either home point is broken out into another all-out court. Scorpion trying to catch this back cap attempt is going to get chased down though. Getting held off of that point by Mo. Mo is going to make sure he tries and takes this back cap. Scorpion not able. Oh, actually no, they do get up there in time. Rippy's able to catch him, but finding himself with 1 HP, gonna have to play very alert. Scorpion both pretty equal life. Rippy actually lands the sickle rain, but one zone, anything is going to finish him off here. He's gonna land that kick into the roll, into the kick again. Rippy once again on low life, finding himself in a disadvantageous situation, but coming up pretty big here. And now making this very difficult for Scorpion. Actually is gonna catch him with that zone off the Sifu stance. He's gonna come through though. Actually able to dodge the hug. Gets carried though, and that was the end for Scorpion. That being said, look up at the score. Black Jackals have taken back a big portion of the map, but TKS's early advantage is still intact.
So Hinky, don't you dare tell me where to look on my screen. I was gonna look at the score. You're right. It's a very tight one. TKS appear to be running away with it, but this is Sanctuary Bridge. This is the magic. I mean, you make one wrong move and everything can go against you. You could go from a triple cap to being triple capped yourself in the other direction. Right now, Black Jackals are able to re-secure their own point. Now moving out into three. And you got to know that right now, he's just sweating bullets over here, looking for that ledge. Every single chance he gets, so dangerous. Going to run under the gate. Is everybody kind of squirting up towards this 8 point? And it looks like Willen's going to hold Cluckies off down here on the ledge. Either 2v1 up on high point. So a good job by Willen, I think, because he wants to keep the disruption. But Clucky's looking for the ledge. The Warlord, he's got it. Right, doesn't matter. He's up there. He's got Microsoft model. One over the top. The execution off the back of this. And Clucky's really just going through absolute clutch plays. And Rippy, he's going to be able to come over the top as well. Rippy getting himself execution. Black Jackals have 3 executed members across the map. It is 902 points. TKS is left me almost speechless.
What an incredible play from Rippy, really tricky with his mix-ups. You saw him land that deflect, and then he just stared him in the face. And the thing that most people want to do after the deflect from Shinobi is dodge, because they expect that kick to come in. He's able to catch the dodge with the guard break, close out that kill, and now Team Killing Service finds himself breaking the Black Jackals 1,000 to 300 points. Absolutely dominant.
All right, this is literally what it all comes down to. Just take that back. They have rally. So very important for Black Jackals to go ahead and rally. Quickly right back into breaking though. As quickly as they rally, they are broken. Blood is into water. TKS, they have a couple low members on their team. They have Raider looking healthy. Warlord looking healthy. Black Jackals. Looks like JJ dropping down low there. Mo wants to get back. Clucky's just gonna try and zone him right there. Not quite gonna connect. See Clucky's continuing to chase. What are you doing, Mo? What are you doing, Mo? Oh, he's not good. Clucky's got the kill. Will win. He's low. Rippy and Wheat are there. They're gonna be able to get it, and that is Yishugo on the map. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Killing Service will not go quietly into the night. They will stand tall, and they will be taking the first best of 3 series to reset this grand finals bracket. What a phenomenal performance from TKS here at the end. They'll get the ledge, don't get the ledge kill, but it's just a matter of time. There you go. We will take some spell points at the end. Defenders win. TKS are here for real.
One of the biggest advantages of having the Shinobi in your lineup is that ability right there. You saw Rippy multiple times noticing the low players on the side of Black Jackals and just immediately using that Naruto run, as we call it, to get onto the point and stop those kills from happening. Ultimately, the resources from TKS, the backup came in, and they were able to put enough pressure to put them into an early breaking TKS, forcing the bracket reset.
Forcing the reset. Cluckies. 3 objectives taken, 6 kills, 1 death. It's phenomenal. Slacks, what do you think about this?
I think this is exactly what we were looking for, gentlemen. This was the match that Honor is made at it. Zero Mizaru. Fantastic! All right, that's what I want to see. The bracket reset. You just don't see this in other esports. You just don't see the boys coming back, being able to win it again. But that is the joy of For Honor. If you want to take out your opponent, you don't just get them weak. You got to execute their asses. And that's what brings us here today, my friends. I am so pumped for the bracket reset. One more chance in NA to take it all after this entire Dominion series. That's the shit I'm talking about. In fact, show me the bracket. I want to show them the bracket reset. For you nerds out there that don't know esports, you know, those nerds out there that don't know a bracket. All right, take a look at where we at here. Team Killing Service, we are back again with this reset because Killing Service came in from those lowers. They get to go in and Black Jackals gets one more chance. Now, this is a massive, massive thing because of momentum. You know, Team Killing Service, they've been playing and just winning and winning and winning in these lowers after losing at the beginning. But now, my friends, Black Jackals can maybe take advantage of that momentum. Maybe they're starting to get a little bit tired. So let's go ahead. Whew, I gotta calm down. I literally didn't let a single other person talk on this panel. Gentlemen, I am so sorry. You guys get to talk all the time, all right? I am so hyped. We actually have the map draft. No breaks. Let's go. Fast past this. And here we go. Mr. Sohinki, what do you think about these picks?
I gotta say, Slacks, I really appreciate the break for my vocal cords. But as you see here, we're just running it back. It was Black Jackals in the first series with these maps getting the victory. It was TKS in the second series in our grand finals. But there is an L next to both of their names now. This is it. This is the finals. This is the finals. And we're going to see who comes out on top in this dire situation.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this map right here, at this game right here. We got predictions. The Twitch chat, they do say, indeed, Black Jackals will be taking it now. Before they thought it was Team Killing Service. Things have changed. And I know they're very, very excited in the chat. All those guys trying to get their viewer rewards. You get some bonus time here, my friend. So answer the questions immediately because you're running out of time, much like we are running out of games. This is it, the final series. No redos. Humanist, what do you think about these boys? Are we in the game? Okay, we're... Go, Humanist, go!
Slacks, you're killing me, Slacks.
Humanist, shut up! The game is starting! It's Black Jackals versus Team Killing Service. Gentlemen, please
Slacks.
take it away for the grand final, the finals resets. For Honor, baby! Let's go! Dominique! Show yourself!
I think I finally figured it out here. Team Killing Service has 2 L's in their team name. Black Jackals only has 1 L in their team name. Therefore, this is Black Jackals best of 3. They're about to run through it here. I don't have any more caster curses left in me, Sohinki, so as we move in this, there's only truth that will be spoken.
The truth that's going to be spoken is going to be spoken in blood. Right now on the C point, we'll see how these teams decide to play it. I wouldn't be surprised to see TKS go with more of a team fight focus, as they were the ones with the advantage in that department in this previous grand final series. Lin hanging out on the back of this fight, gonna try and do what he can to get in and make sure that Wheat doesn't get those big externals. See who gets the advantage here.
Yeah, I love that Willin was actually emoting at the beginning of that fight. Wheat really low. Willin could go ahead and try to get onto him, but he's kind of zoned out right there. Scorpion very low. Scorpion, important that he lasts and survives those fights for his teammates. Wheat right in between 2 members. He gets himself out back into the wall. Scorpion's very low. Scorpion goes down. Willin, he's going to be able to get that one. Looks like TKS on the back of it. 2 down, 1 executed here. Black Jackals have the advantage. Job will go down. Rick finally able to get that one. Clutches remains alive. C point not captured just yet. No points captured on the map. Mo, you got to connect on this one. But he's got the block. He's got the damage. Pluckies, does he have the skills to pay the bill? He will be taken down as well. It's not 1, but 2. and an honorable kill here, and a lot of renown going the way of Willen. It's for Black Jackals when they're winning.
Yeah, Willen already with 2 kills unlocked, and you saw that PI come through. That was really the reason that he's coming off the back of that P fight wasn't able to have much of an advantage. Now TKS doing their best to get any room on this map here, but Scorpion finds himself very low against 3 members of the Black Jackals.
Swarming like a pack of jackals. It's Scorpion jumped down by his counterpart JJ. Mo able to get that, able to get an execution off the back of it, and Wheat just absolutely dumpstered. Look at his corpse there, it's just completely spread out as Masada Mago took everything, left nothing. Little fishy notes coming through. Jafu's having a good time over here.
I think that's one of the things, I mean, you pointed it out as a funny thing, but Willen was emoting at the start, but it's important when you're in these high-pressure situations that you remember, hey, this is supposed to be fun, too. You know, it is a competition, we are playing for a lot of money, but this is ultimately what we love to do. It's nice to see Black Jackals playing loose here.
Playing loose, and you know, it's tier 3 feat. It's been unlocked by Willen here in the first 2.5 minutes or so. So this is exactly what you need if you're looking for a snowball. Redstone stamina, but wanting to get onto Mo. Looks like he's finally got Mo isolated on the side. Trying to get a disable, something to follow up with a top on. If he can get some sickle rain coming through as well, but it's Willen who's being the real disruptor. Low, one heavy would take down Willen. He's got Wheat pushed up against the edge. I can't believe Mo's still alive here. I can't believe Willen's still alive. Oh my God, finally Mo's gonna be able to take down Wheat. Willen, he's gonna get chunked down. Rippy takes 2, and with that, Rippy will be able to get the revive on point C.
Black Jackals were doing an incredible job of surviving. They were both extremely low. Ultimately, though, Rippy clutching it out, making sure he gets that revive. Now we see this all-important gank coming in. Masada Mago is going to go down to Cluckies. That is both home points, and we see this all day today. When you have control of both home points, you basically control the flow of the entire match.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when there is nowhere to heal on the map, this suddenly gets a lot harder. It's already a tough situation, but it becomes nigh impossible. You got half your health bar and nowhere to heal on the map. A and Z control, B is in control of the Black Jackals. Jafu just clearing out, farming these minions down here. He wants to go ahead and get some of these feats unlocked. But we look over back on C and it's Willen with, remember, he had that tier 3 feat unlocked pretty early, hasn't unlocked the 4th just yet. Rippy dancing around himself. Rippy, he's doing pretty good with his renown level as well. Rippy hanging on the edge of the fight. Nobody quite able to connect as he's remained elusive. Rippy gets onto Willen, but Willen able to dodge back. Nice parry there. Rippy takes huge chunk damage from Willen as the guard break comes right back the other way. He's knocked back. Oh, they give him the 1-2, and Willen lights out, baby. He'll turn around. They're going to land the 1-2 on Mo as well. Mo buying some time as he's able to get a parry back off onto Wheat. But a great job here by Rippy and company. A great fight once again, just when they hit it.
Executing that 2v2 to perfection, and honestly, the speed with which that gank comes through when it's done properly is so unexpected. We just saw they were taken down from about 80% to 20% and maybe a half of a second in the midst of a 2v2 where you might expect a peel to come through, but nothing doing. TKS playing out of their minds. And that is going to be a nail bomb as well on the side of Rippy, going to make sure that they actually are able to take control and maintain control of A. I think Willen dropped his nail bomb as well. Great job from Cluckies just to trigger it off, making sure since he was about to die anyway. Now I believe they're probably going to try and go for this res after they get the gank.
Yeah, definitely. This is a great highlight by Yu Sohiki. So important that you would love to see the nail bomb go off right in the middle of a big team fight, but Willen really not able to connect, and he's just sitting on a sliver of life. He's going to get destroyed. Rippy able to take that one. Jafu now left to his own devices over here on A, the point that they rarely seem to be focusing on, but a 2 versus 2. This literally just comes down to skill and micro play right here. You have to land your attacks, your abilities. You can't let the damage just be landing on you. You have to remain elusive. And as I say this, it's Jafu catching Rippy with a nice heavy there and putting him down for a dirt nap. TKS have the advantage right now, but only by about 100 points here. This is anybody's game.
Anybody's game, and Clucky's doing a great job. It was 1v3, but Kusada Mago deciding that he really wanted to go and try and stop that heal from Scorpion, but I don't know what it is about Clucky's. They just cannot get this kill on him, and Clucky's going to find himself a kill there as well, forcing Mo out of the point. Oh, I believe we have a little bit of an error. I'm not sure if that is from... I believe that was the game.
My bad.
Crashing.
I pulled the cable.
Wow.
Things were getting a little out of hand. Now, but they shouldn't have given me this much power, so I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, the master router might be not the best idea, especially since I know for a fact that you've been doing some illegal betting on this. Absolutely despicable. I can't believe it.
It's illegal in some countries, but we don't have to focus in on that. So this was going pretty well here for TKS. Black Jackals were only about 100 points behind their 600 to 500-ish. Pretty even matchup thus far.
It was a really even match, and I just hope that TKS can maintain their composure. You know, it's such a hard battle to keep the Black Jackals down, and the fact that they had the advantage in that game and then the disconnect comes through, it's going to be very frustrating. So hopefully they're able to maintain their composure, just realize, hey, we did it once, we can do it again, and maintain control of the game.
Hello, I'm back. I'm back from the volcano, my friends. I was busy doing something, but the Crusade's off for now. I have returned with some news. We are going to try to get back into that one. But there is a chance that the players may have to continue without us. They may have to keep fighting for their lives, and then we will see how it turns out here. Now, you guys thought this was 39 to 51%, as we must see what will happen with these teams in the grand finals. An air of mystery, very important to have in these grand fights. The fog of war, as they call it, it's a real thing. Humanists, please don't laugh at me. But yes, an incredible match that we've been seeing so far. We'll see if we can't jump back into that bad boy. Welcome to the world of online tournaments. One day when the world is better suited, hopefully not turns out like the land for For Honor, which is irrevotably effed up. Let me tell you, I don't know if you guys know the lore, but it's a goddamn shit show out there in the For Honor world, okay? But maybe the real world will be able to catch up again one day. So, Hinky, obviously we want to get back in there, but we're going to talk for now. How are you doing? All right? We're going to make it through this match. We'll be able to get this thing done.
I think we will, and I just want to talk about something you just said, and I think if there's one thing this entire Dominion series has proved to me, that a LAN Dominion series would be super hype. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to get back to. We all want to be in Vegas. That way, at least the losers can go throw some craps or something like that, you know. But a LAN Dominion series finals, man, nothing would beat that. That's really what I'm looking forward to. Being able to get back in person, do these in-person events, have an audience even. How amazing would that be?
Absolutely. Humanist, what is your dream of the future here? Do you have any?
I have a dream, Slacks.
Well, that's a shame. Get rid of Humanist if you could. Thank you so
land.
much.
Don't you dare!
Get him out, get him out. We're gonna bring it back in, my boy Vivid Nas here for a little discussion. Now, Vivid Nas, you get the Humanist out, all right? I'm not kidding around. I want him out of here. I don't care about his dreams and admirations, okay? I dream that you would actually take point B for once in your goddamn life, which you never do. He always goes for the enemy back cap. Anyway, Vivid, my friend, we made some predictions for who would take this series. We made some predictions for who will take this game. You both said the opposite one, and I want to know if you guys felt differently. Now, Black Jackals versus Team Killing Service, my friends, as we wait to see the results of that game and if we can get back into it. You still feeling confident, Vivid?
I feel TKS getting the bracket reset is very much just what they do best. These guys are very composed when it comes to these finals. We've seen them in the previous majors when they've made it to the finals, and they have been on point. There's just no stopping them. And I feel like Black Jackals have played very good up to the grand finals. but we felt they've kind of faltered a bit after the reset.
Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get back into the game. We have spoken to the teams, we have looked at the rule book, and I've got some great news for you. It is time for the grand finals reset. We're bringing it back to the beginning, baby. That is right. The Pirate has stolen your game, and we are starting all over again. Black Jackals, we get to see them fight for that grand finals reset one more time versus Team Killing Service. Buckle in, get ready, ahoy me mateys. We're back in again. Take it away, my wonderful cast.
Wow, nobody can really do it like you can, Slacks. It's just a thing of beauty to be here with you hosting this. And it's some deja vu. You thought we did the grand final reset. We're doing it again, Sohiki. You like it?
Well, I do like that we're getting to see more for Honor. It hurts a little bit if TKS ends up losing this game, but let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Let's just get into the match here. We're seeing this typical 3-1 split. See who comes out on top in this early fight.
I mean, this is literally what it all comes down to. We've seen both of these teams. It's gone both ways, rather. Each team capable of taking these 3v3, 4v4 team fights. And I would say Team Killing Service kind of warmed up as the day's gone on. As we say this, Wheat catching Will and for some nice heavy damage on the fights. Rippy getting shot now. Rippy's got to be backed up in the starting position. Look for an opening. He's just not targeting. You see, he wants it. He sees Will in. He's like, okay, buddy, I see you as well. Rippy, nice roundhouse there. Moves in. Oh, he's got Will in. That was the opening they were looking for. They pulled the trigger. TKS take down 4-4. Mo. Played in reverse. Team Killing Service. Doing absolutely everything they need to do at this point.
Yeah, Mo doing his best to stall there, and seeing a little bit of a ladder dance here, but Kazanamaki was going to wish that he had just gotten up on the point and maybe jumped off the ledge. He was going to get finished. Beat someone down right there. Reinforcements are coming in inside of Black Jackals, but a great early fight there. Oh, and that's going to be a ledge for Lucky's. Very well done. Jackals finding himself in a 2v1 now. Wheat and Lucky's here with this gang to the headbutt. Look at this time there. It feels like he's going to eat a little bit of damage now. Really coming in, allowing him to get back in the field.
Yeah, this Warlord hero is not too shabby. Jaffa, low health, but almost has revenge triggered. They will be able to get the kill before that's going to be procced off. And Scorpion is rewarded for his long run across this perilous bridge that's barely being held together. Scorpion coming in hot and heavy from the left side of the stairs. He's going to be met by Will and Mo. Scorpion turning it up. His ally Rippy shoved up in the corner and just getting absolutely abused right now. Scorpion, can you do anything? No. Rippy is shooting down Black Jackal, connecting on almost everything there. And they're going to take Scorpion down for almost 75% of his health. That was incredibly well comboed up.
Very well comboed, but it's a slight misstep there. They actually missed out on the heavy that would have given them the execution. Slightly mistimed it. Sickle Rain that finished off the kill. So unfortunately for them, Scorpion has already respawned, missing out on an opportunity for one of those long executions. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them.
He's moving and Wilson together here onto Mo, but Mo defending incredibly well. Clucky's just taking the damage. And as I said, Scorpion back out on the map. He came in key as well. Clucky's really not able to do anything, and he's going to try and squirt out the edge of this fight as he's incredibly low. Rippy not able to connect either. In fact, he's going to be guard broken and shot with the 1-2 here. He's going to be back on the edge of the fight, but it's a little bit back over there. Rippy has the revenge. Can he get something done? Can he get the kill here? Yeah, Rippy's got it. Playing the style. Rippy getting the kill here at the end. That revenge is playing a big deal for him.
Unfortunately, though, did hit that unblockable at the end there. I think he was just not wanting to get guard broken, but ultimately ended up going down. Luckily, on the side of TKS, Lucky's was coming in off of the respawn. Now TKS, they've had control of A this entire time. Even though C has split, they also have strong control in the middle. We'll see if they want to maintain this A-B controller, if they're going to shift their focus back over to C.
You look at the takedowns across the board, nothing really standing out like some of these just insane high kill games that we've had before, but these are just slow and steady team fights. It's methodical play, and team killing service has a strong advantage here. It's not a screaming advantage, but a couple hundred points, especially when you're in the grand finals, feels pretty good on a map like Overwatch, which you have to be in control of. Again, these Shinobis finding each other in the middle of this chaotic battlefield, and look at these guys dance. It is a thing of beauty to watch. Really talented players play on these Shinobis. Fading out into the guard break, and Rippy coming through. He's going to get the execution on Will in, and he's going to win that Shinobi battle.
Scorpion now, this is pretty important, is being chased down by Kusatamago on a sliver of life. Wheat really needs to win this. Excellent dodge to get rid of that unblockable, and is going to close that kill out. Noticing the gank coming in from Mo, so will Wheat be able to back up this fight. Go back in and heal up HP though. Unfortunately, on the edge of that fight, what we called out at the start, Scorpion does go down to Kusatamago, so now nowhere to heal for TKS. They're in a lot of trouble.
Are in a lot of trouble, and I'm just going to be jumping in here, stealing Humidus' spot, as they do want us to have the analysts go against each other for their predicted picks here. So far, Blackjack seems to have the lead quite convincingly. Actually, we do have both of the whole point both C and leaving TKS in a very tricky situation here.
Yeah, fortunately for them, they're all relatively healthy, and I think what they're going to look to do is rotate in. They decided it looks like to send their team up to A. Interesting rotation through the C point to maybe make Black Jackals flinch a little bit. Giving Lucky's a little bit of space. He's going to eat the heavy from Kusatamago, though. Not exactly what we want to do to start this fight. Does manage to avoid that external from the Raider, though. It's definitely not where he wants to be. Able to parry off that heavy. I mean, it's definitely deceptively difficult to avoid those heavies because it is a variable timing, but Clucky's going to get heavy out of this fight, the Demon Ball coming through. Scorpion taken down there, and now Clucky's gets guard broken. Luckily for them, no execution, but man, convincing for Black Jackals.
Yeah, and Team Killing Savage is losing players all across the map. Mo here on the long execute on Wheat, and it's almost like TK has just gotta need to wait for all of these respawns. They're losing that mid point, they lost both of the home points, and you just gotta kind of re-strategize at this point and just kind of decide where you want to go. Looking at the renown across the board, mostly tier 4s are being spawned here on the Black Jackals. Team Killing Savage do have a way to go when it comes to the renown. Most of them are on 1 or 2 teams. You can see their Cluckies, who is running the flash for this team, is only on Rush, which is pretty worrisome when you have the Shigoki on the enemy team with all 4 feats.
Yeah, we saw the situation earlier, I think it was on Flask, where once again, there was control of both home points, and rather than try and get the ball on 1 points, they instead went to 2v2s. I think TKS is kind of making the same mistake here. They're panicking just a little bit, trying to take too much of the map at once, really trying to just win their 2v2s, and I understand they trust them, but this is what Black Jackals are talking about. They're not going to be easy 2v2s, and especially when you have nowhere to heal, it's going to be really rough.
I guess they thought Wheat's got Stalwart's banner. They do have an advantage when it comes to here, and I'm pretty sure Mo has already used the bikes. And oh my god, that is so unfortunate there for Mo, as the ledge just kind of appears out of nowhere and he falls to his demise. He's trying to see what he can do. Doesn't have the revenge. Rip is important. So this.
That's
execution. Back in the back, Wheat gets Village and knocks him into the ledge, and all of a sudden they're out of breaking and could possibly break Black Jackals here with 2 men executed. Tanky.
That's the first time I've ever seen your own team breaking actually be an advantage. The pit opens up underneath of his feet, and that is when we give TKS the advantage. So what an absolute unfortunate turn events. If you're a fan of the Black Jackals, now TKS with control of C, with control of B, is going to look to just force this breaking here. It looks like it's going to be a double breaking, the highest of drama in this bracket reset. 4v4 double breaking scenario. Black Jackals, team killing service. The life is pretty even, but unfortunately it is already one down. Black Jackals. Mo's going to get taken down as well. 4 versus 2. It's Will Lin very low on the Shinobi as well. Over on the C point, Kusatamago trying to do his best up against Rippy and the likes of Pluckies, but this double headbutt gank along with the stiff brain is going to make short work of him. I'm not sure where Will Lin is on the map, but that's going to be yet 1,100 points. They even unbreak. What an unfortunate turn of events. I don't think I've seen anything like that in my history of casting and playing for Honor. The breaking scenario for your team actually working out in your favor. That was absolutely ridiculous. Kusatamago is not does manage to get the kill on the Rippy, but ultimately it is just a matter of time before TKS takes it.
You know what? It feels like TKS loves producing these high-stake games for us. Every time they seem to be on my screen, the games always deliver. And what a first game on this bracket reset. Team Killing Service taking the map once again on Overwatch, with us moving into Harbor for Game 2.
Map's a little bit of karma on their side there, and I was gonna shout him out before that reset happened due to that disconnect earlier, but Wheat once again coming up big on this Raider. We've kind of been waiting for Wheat to come alive all day. He's doing it at the exact right time, 12 and 2, able to get that stalwart banner down in that fight when it really mattered. And I mean, what more can you say? Karma was just kind of on TKS' side there. That was so crazy. I'm surprised he ended up in that situation, noticing the break.
You must feel absolutely powerful in the Black Jackals, knowing basically you lost that to the environment of your life. Partly the reason you had Mo falling down, Willin tried to come to support and you and all of a sudden you find yourself in the breaking scenario. And I was going to say, the east side was also looking at how well the Raiders. I feel like the NA side is dictated by how well the Shinobis have been playing, but to see we actually come out clutch for TKS, it's possibly the first game that he's played super well, and to get this victory is so important here for TKS.
Yeah, and with this grand finals reset, TKS taking an advantage, looking to maybe get a lion's share of this prize pool here today. These players are playing for quite a lot of Skrilla. Humanist, run us through it. Or potentially not, but I can run us through it. First place going to be taking home at $10,000. This is a $5,000 bracket reset, essentially. Second place going to be taking home the $5,000. Third place, $35,000.